Hey guys, it's Hannah and I'm here today with my March TBR. So, for March, I haven't quite decided what I'm reading yet, even though I'm filming this video, so we'll figure it out. For February, I did pull some books from my TBR jar, and I did read one of them, so at least I read one out of the two, which is good. But I did not get to The Wicked King by Holly Black, and I haven't seen anybody talk about this really on BookTube, so it makes me nervous that, like, is this, like, done? Like, is it terrible? Like, what's happening? So, I'm gonna put The Wicked King back, but I do still want to get to it eventually. But I made that rule that I was going to put the piece of paper back in if I didn't read it, so that's what I'm doing. So it's going back in my jar. And I do have a March book haul that I will be adding to it, but I'm doing that after this video, so it gives these ones more of a chance to be pulled. So let's get it on into the 3 books that I'm definitely reading this month, and then we'll probably pull 2 of those out. So the first book that I am reading is Blue Lily, Lily Blue, and this is by Maggie Stiefvater. It's the 3rd one in the series, and we are reading this from Muggle Studies Book Club pick, and it, like, I have some beautiful covers this month, so look, I mean, everybody's seen this cover, but it's so pretty, and I really love this cover. So I'm really excited because I've heard that this one is like the Blue Gansey book, and I'm like here for that. And I'm really excited to get to this one. This one I think I'm gonna actually try to physically read. I was lazy and did the audiobook for the first 2 books and really mad at myself for that because the audiobooks are crap. So I really want to get to physically reading this book because I think I will really enjoy it. So this one is on my plate. I really enjoyed the first 2 and I really want to get to this one. This is on my top of my list for my March TBR. Also on the top of my list is Brandon Sanderson's Skyward. Again, stunning cover. Like, stunning. And Trevor is very excited for me to read this one. Brandon Sanderson is his favorite author, and I've already started it a smidgen, and I'm enjoying it so much. The wit is hilarious. This one is the start of a series. This one stars a girl who just wants to be a pilot, but her father was a legendary pilot back when she was younger and was branded a traitor and a deserter, so she and her family have that mark on them, and they are also treated poorly because of his decisions. And she still wants to be a pilot, and she's fighting tooth and nail to get to that point, and that is the premise, and I'm sure that shit's gonna go down, and I think there's like a band of characters that bands up for like the story, and I think this is gonna be great, and Trevor really loves it, so I am actually really excited for this one. Usually when Trevor hypes books to me, I take it with a grain of salt because we have a little bit of difference with sci-fi fantasy books. He loves the genre way more than I do. I love the genre, but he's like fanatic. So I take it with a grain of salt, but I'm really excited for this one because it is, I feel like, getting me hyped for my ultimate, most anticipated read of the year, which is J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman's new book, which is also set in space. It's Aurora Rising, and I cannot wait for that book, so I feel like this is like prepping me for it, and I'm excited because I really want to get to this one too. So I've got these 2 on my list for March, and the live show will be on my channel this month on April 6th. And it's gonna be a really fun and special edition because Gabby is visiting me for my birthday, and we are doing our live show on Dewey's 24-hour readathon. So stay tuned for that if you wanted to take a little bit of break from reading during that time. We usually do it at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so feel free to join in if you've read Skyward or Blue Lily, Lily Blue. So those are really exciting. The next one is an audiobook that I've picked up, which is Little Monsters by Cara Thomas. Now, I don't know too much about this besides like normal YA thriller tropes, and I kind of want to go into thrillers blind a little bit, but from the premise it kind of sounds like a girl who moves to a new town and she makes friends and fits in really easily with her new life and her new family, like her father's family, and then all of a sudden something snaps and changes, and they like desert her for no reason, and she's like, what the hell? And then something happens traumatically, and then she's like looked at because she's like the outsider. So that is what I'm listening to right now. And now I'm going to pick up 2 books out of my TBR jar. So let's find out what we are going to be reading or attempting to read. I'm very pleased that I got one of them done though. Granted, it was a graphic novel, but I'm very pleased that I got one of them done. Okay. Ooh, so I have pulled the Gilded Wolves by Roshana Chotsky, and this one has been, I've been like really looking forward to because Sam over at Thoughts on Tomes talked about how angsty and amazing this story was, but then Gabby rated it like a 3, I think 3 or 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I was like, well, shit. So this is a historical fiction novel set in Paris, and it kind of feels like Six of Crows type of feel of a band of misfits coming together to get back this artifact. I have been looking forward to this one, so that's exciting that I pulled this one. But I am a little bit nervous, so I'm a little nervous that I'm not gonna like it, so I might be hesitant to pick this one up. But that is gonna be one of my TBR picks. I don't even remember what I put in here, so I'm a little, I don't even know what I'm hoping to pull. I kind of am hoping to pull The Wicked King because I was looking forward to that one. However, this is not it. I don't even remember the colors. So this one is Save the Date by Morgan Matson, who I do not want to read this. So I kind of bought this for summer, and so, I mean, I guess it's going into spring. And it is, I don't know if I'll pick this up, but this is what I pulled. This one was honestly like a impulse decision. I liked her other Morgan Matson books that I read. This one was an impulse decision because it was 50% off at Barnes & Noble, and it's a signed first edition. So I was like, awesome. And it was cheap. And I'm a sucker for like signed editions, and especially like this is a signed first edition. And her like little signature is so cute. This one just is a fluffy contemporary starring a girl around a wedding. I know nothing about this book. Literally was a impulse decision. But I guess this is on my TBR for March. We'll see. I have been craving some contemporaries, but usually when I crave contemporaries, I look for them on audiobook. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna put that inside here. And that's gonna be all for my March TBR. If I finish all of these, which is questionable, I will draw in my reading vlog another sheet out of here, and those will contain my March acquisitions, or I guess technically February acquisitions. My February book haul. Whatever, you know what I mean. The books I bought in February. So these are gonna be all for that, and thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys are reading this month, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!